Discover how to make 100K per month in this episode with Natalia Kobylkina. She's a world-renowned psychologist, family therapist, and NLP master, best-selling author, and she's here to help you heal from trauma and harness your seductively feminine self. She's the queen of Eastern European wisdom, and she is a former TV host and an influence for change. Now, the first question is, tell us about your journey. How did you become such an amazing business titan? And what tools did you use in order to get there? Welcome to Awakened Titans podcast with Lily Patrascu. Mind-blowing conversations with influential business titans sharing how you can manifest abundance, love, joy, success through quantum awakening, quantum manifestation, quantum healing, quantum miracles, exponential business growth, and innovative products and services.
First, it's a knowledge and it's strategy. If you don't have strategy, you cannot make money. And in my case, I have a very good team. It was my friend which just believe on me. I have education as psychologist, but have so many psychologists. And I spoke with my team. I say how to make money. And one friend of mine, he told me, you need to be different. You need to do something who nobody didn't do before. You need to be brave, because a lot of people, they're not brave enough to try something totally new. In my case, I was 23. I decided to be sexologist because I study also sexology. And I start, okay, we don't have in our country, it was in Bulgaria, sexologist. Let's start to do this. He asked me, are you ready to be little bit hate from people? Because when you took some topic which little bit red topic, people can make a lot of comments. And a lot of people don't like which people hate you or speak bad about you, react on you. We are very afraid of criticize of another people. He said me, if you're ready, we make a strategy. If not, be one of many psychologists. I would think a lot and I say, yes, I am ready. My motivation was because I wanted to help people. You need always to ask yourself to whom I want to help. And around me was fully with women who suffer without a relationship, without normal intimacy life. And I know they have a lot of knowledge how to help them because I'm sexologist, family therapist, and psychologist. And I start from this. And I make my first book, 69 Advice About Intimacy Life. We sold it from 2 weeks, totally sold. It was sold out so fast. It's become to be one of more popular book in country. Immediately we make the second publish. It was again sold from 2-3 weeks. And after this, they invite me in one TV show because nobody not speak. It's the same TV show, like, for example, Larry King's TV show here in Bulgaria. And when I came as a guest, they offer me immediately contract. And I become to be TV leader in my 24th and to start to make totally new TV show about intimacy life of people. After these people stop on the street, you help me so much. Nobody not tell me before this. And your money start to come from this. When you help people, then more people you help in your life, then more money you have. You will never looking about money. We are looking about how many people I can have, for what people struggle, how I can make my product very easy and people can buy it very easy. You always think about another people. Then you will go in success.
Thank you. I looked at your website and I noticed that you have a tremendous amount of courses, memberships, books. So I do wonder whether that's something you did over time. So for example, you started out with one book and then you did another and then you tested out all the different things and you kind of noticed which one worked the best. Or was it that you did some in the beginning one by one and then you noticed, you know what, let me do 5 in a go because it's like working so well. Can I ask you, what was your strategy for creating so many courses and books and challenges and other stuff?
Thank you for the question. When I started, I did very small groups. It was 10 people, 15 people, and they like a lot what I'm doing. But I saw that with very small groups, you cannot make big money. You help a lot of people happy, but to make only personal session or small groups, it's not give you a really big result. Then I start to seek how to make it more popular. And then I need to change mind of people. I say, when I tell psychologist, people say, I'm not sick. I don't need psychologist. And they even don't understood meaning of psychologist, of coach. It was almost 20 years ago. And then I say, okay, I need to change mind of people to go to coach or psychologist to be very popular, to be very modern, to be very classy. They need to stay in the queue, say, I want to go to psychology. I feel proud that I go to psychology. And I start to ask myself how I can change this strategy. And I start to make a lot of articles and a lot of invitation in different reality TV show. And when I start to explain what means psychology, give practical advice to people start to write me from everywhere. Natalia, it's so help me, it's so working. Can I make a group with you? And then I ask myself how I can make 100K. Because I did, for example, 10K, and it's not was enough. And then I find new marketing agency. It was boys. And I always notice that we are women, we are very good in boutique work. We are very hardworking, and we are more hardworking than men. We are very insist. And if we took some target, we go, and we do it until the end. We are very attention with details, and we always see every details what we are doing. But we are not so good to make something huge, massive. Example, I very respect Anthony Robbins. I was in his seminar in London, 7,000 people. If you see most of coaches, it's a lot of coaches. And then I told I need to hire only men in my team, and they to help me to make massive things. And I invite two brothers. They was fantastic in marketing. They studied in America. And they told me, Natalia, you do all wrong. So what? I say, all. We need to change everything. Are you ready to lose everything what you have and to start from zero? Say, no. I say, then you will always have only 10K. You will never go to 100. Think about this. I say, okay, what I need to do? I say, first, your website don't allow to have webinar. You make only private session. It was before all this COVID story. It was only live events. Nobody listened about Zoom. And they say you need to make Zoom events, you need to make online events, but your site don't have opportunity for this. You need to take a new website, you need to totally change your style, you need to make a new photo shooting, new marketing, advertise payment in Facebook, and we need to make your Instagram. We don't have Instagram this period of time. All from zero. And I say, and I will do it. I say, yes. Not immediately, but yes. And I was cry a lot one night, but I say, okay, let's start. We delete everything what we had and we start from zero. Totally new color of website, totally new style, new photo shoot, new my messenger in Instagram and Facebook, everything new. And I never forgot how I was, it was night and we start to make sales. We prepare from sales a lot of time and we make 10 seminars like a package, transforming your life from 12 days. And every day it's 2-3 hours seminars, webinar, all was online, first online product which I did. And people start to buy like a crazy, but crazy. And I make 100K when it was before Christmas sales, like sit in the home, drink my tea, and I saw how money come. And I see what mean marketing, what mean correct strategy. It was preparation 6 months, it not was one day. It was a lot of knowledge which already I have when I make a lot of small groups, a lot of free articles. I worked so many hours before. But one moment when I understood how to make it massive and with help of men and automatization, which can make only men, very good digital team, it started grow up so fast. I say, we find what is the advice to do, how to do it correct. And I believe that every business can be changeable and can be very profitable if you do correct marketing, correct sales, correct team. If you are ready to lose everything and if you see it doesn't work, to start from zero. Because a lot of companies, even in English, I know, people already make some money, 5,000-10,000. They say, okay, I'm not suffer, I have some money. And I say, but with this, you cannot develop. You need to start from beginning. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That was so inspirational what you said, because I think it takes quite a lot of courage to have that, bravery within yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to just scratch everything, wipe it all clean and start from a clean slate and start with something brand new. I think that is absolutely amazing. So tell us, what psychological triggers and messaging do you feel worked in terms of creating this new website. Now, I have to say, I look at people's websites all the time, and it's very rare that I actually like any, and I really liked yours. So I wonder, what do you feel were the winning elements for creating your new brand messaging, your new marketing to lead up to making 100K per month?
First, it's big trust. If you don't trust people and to understand your role, I'm psychologist, I'm not marketing. I'm very, very good what I'm doing, and I help a lot of people. I work now with a lot of celebrity people, because people come to me when they say, I cannot make. I had one guy, he's a little bit bandit. He came to me and he told me, I want to make 1 million. Can you help me? I say, yes. And he say, but are you ready? Are you sure? Say, yes, but you must do exactly what I will tell you, but exactly. If you follow everything what I tell you, you will make 1 million during a month. He said, okay, we have a deal. I told him what he must do, and he started to cry. He said, I cannot do it. I said, or you do it, or it doesn't work. He did everything what I told. After 2 weeks, he came to my office and saw me very strange. And he said, I took my first million. But how you did it? I say, maybe I know it's my work. I'm a psychologist. And I give result. Or people who couldn't have a babies, and doctors say you cannot have some problems. We don't know what exactly, but we cannot. And after me, they have 2 babies. And doctors say, but how you did it? Psychologist. Because I very believe in unconscious mind. I very believe. And it helped me from these 20 years, which I work with people in many countries. I travel 51 countries and I work so many. I have 10 books, so many clients in my life. And when clients come to me, sometimes I can be very honest and I say, go away. It's not will happen anything. You just lost your time. Or this project, how you do it, it's never profitable. Better stop now and start to do this or change this or go this direction. Sometimes my clients are upset and after come to me say, you're totally right. I said, you pay me for this, to tell you what to do with your life and how to go. Because first I have experience, second I have knowledge, third I have energetical view what happened, and I have very, very good feel energy, what is wrong, what is not wrong, how to go. I have fantastic intuition. And it's helped me to help a lot of people, and people usually give me to each other when they have results and say, oh, she so helped me, give me to her. And even I don't advertise so much because I'm all time fully booked. A lot of people come to me just mouth to mouth. And I think it's the best to go from mouth to mouth.
Thank you. How can entrepreneurs master their energy or the energetics around their business to manifest the abundance they desire?
First, it's good relationship with parents. When I work with somebody who wants to be successful, my first question, how is your relationship with your family? And if people has very problematic, bad relationship with family, we start to work with this. Because father, it's your connection with your masculine energy, with your self-confidence, who you are in this world, your trust, how you believe in yourself, how you make your boundaries. Your mother, it's your love to yourself, how you love yourself, how you love people around you, how you love your kids, how you love your partners. And if you don't have enough love to your mother, it's very difficult to make relationship. When I start my business, my husband was helping me a lot. I was married when I was very young. I was married 19. And I told him one moment, I was corporate coach. I say, I don't want to do it more. I want to make seminar for women, sexology. I don't know if it will be successful. I feel that it will, but I need minimum 1-2 years when I need totally your financial support to help me, to be close to me, to care about everything, because I need my time to create the products, to try. And he was 100% here for me. Say, go ahead, I'm here, enjoy your life, do all what you want. And it's also very important for women to have support of your partner, of your friends, people around her. Because if you're alone, you don't have team like a family, team like people around you, it's complicated. So first, what I make with my clients is good relationship with parents. Second, good relationship with partners. And next, a good relationship with friends. And only after this, we go to our clients. You cannot go, me personal, if somebody go directly from clients, for me, it doesn't work. For this, I give result because I go from very deep level And we create level after level. And then businesses of my clients, it's pure businesses, stability businesses, people pay taxes, make all correct how must be. And they say, Natalia, we develop very correct because we have fundament base and we grow up how must be.
Wow, that's so interesting. So how can entrepreneurs repair their relationship with their parents, for example? Let's say they are not doing well with either of them. How can they start to repair that relationship so that they can start manifesting more abundance in their business?
First, you need to have attention and intention that I would like to have a good relationship with my mother and father. I love them, I appreciate them, I respect them. And even if they not was perfect parents, like most of them, because most of entrepreneurs, we have very difficult parents. And we go from very toxic environment. Because if you are very happy, you will never to suffer so much to make your business. Because you make your business, you know it's difficult. You suffer, you lot of very hard work. Sometimes when you are very tired, you continue to push to succeed things which you would like. If you're lazy and you grow up in very, very lovely family and you have already very seldom you're a successful entrepreneur. Mostly of us, we fight a lot from this place in this world. So you need to be very appreciated to have so difficult parents, which make you so strong personality. And because them, you achieve your targets. And even if you remember the movie Pretty Woman with Richard Gere, how he say, I hate my father and I want to approve him that I'm good enough. And it was stimulate him to approve. Very often we try to approve it. But one moment, if we just approve and we don't go in peace, inner peace with our family, a lot of rich people become to be drinking, take drugs, not healthy, change your women, change your man. It's not healthy way of living. Okay, they make money, but they not make happiness. And I have a lot of clients who come to me and say, Natalia, I achieve everything material what I can achieve. I have my yacht, my jet, and I'm so unhappy. I'm so lonely. I want to kill myself. I say, yes, let's do work with your parents. Welcome. And interesting, when we make a good repairing of family relationship, after we do the same with the partners, with love to yourself, with sometimes I send my clients to say sorry to father and say, no, I cannot. Say, then stay without money. Or with this man which came to me and he wants 1 million, one of things which I told him to do, to stop to drink and to smoke. And he was crying because he said, but I drink every day, minimum 1-2 liters of beer or wine, and I smoke 2 boxes per day. I say, they not ask for me 1 million. Stay with your addiction. He said, and you promised me that if it was many points, but it was only 2 of them, but you promised me that if I will have your million. Yes, I promise. Because addiction, it's my target never people to be just rich. My target never me to be just financial independent, rich. Money without happiness, without health, without love, it doesn't work. My target always to make people happy. And some people, even after me, they doesn't want so much money. Sometimes they say better to have less, but to be more happy and to keep family. And I have women who was in corporate world to work so hard, so lonely, and never partners. And after my seminars, they stop to work and find fantastic partners and make a family and make a kids and feel more happy. It's also possible.
That's so interesting. Can I ask you, how do you repair a relationship with abusive parents or absent parents, and how does that impact the abundance you can manifest in your life?
Thank you. First, I ask, how grew up your parents? And if you had abusive mother or father, 100% they grew up in very abusive family. And we're sure they have more pain than have you. Very often your parents, they don't have house, don't have food, live very poor, suffer a lot. And at least you have house, you have food, you have more than receive them. Always like this. And how you can expect if your father grew up in a very poor family, which killed him, beat him, was bad with him, he to be good with you. He gave the best what he can. And first we always see the history of family. After we give permission, inner permission, I choose to love my parents. It's my inner choice. You can choose to hate them and you can choose to love them. And then we go to parents and say, Father, I love you. And I have so many stories when people come to parents and say, Father, I love you. And father start to cry and say, I don't deserve it. And give blessing to kids, and kids suddenly all create some ideas or start to be like good luck in business, or some business partners come to in their life. One very fantastic story, one of lady come to me. She didn't know her father. They divorced when she was 5, and he was very abusive to her mother. And I told her to find her father and to tell him that she loves him, tell him good words. And she said, no, they say stay without money. And she was working very small company in a small village close to Romania, and was very poor. He found her father through social media, asked him to meet. And when they met, he saw one very good man. And her mother was very provocate him to be violent. Now, after so many years, she's 30, her father a very, very good man. And her father also give her now a lot of love. And happened something very interesting. She come back and she started to create clothes, but create like she dreamed it. She started to make it, and now she is one of the most famous designer on Fashion Week in New York, Milano. Lady who never studied design, never ever was in fashion area, from one small village in Europe. Now her models on Fashion Week in New York. Only when she changed this, her work is a puzzle.
That's so interesting. What other ways are there for entrepreneurs to master the energetics around abundance so
Yes.
they can manifest more of what they want?
Next, it's a focus, and it's askeza. Askeza when you take 100 days to cut something what you like a lot. When I start to grow up in my money, I ask myself what I like a lot. I like coffee. I was addicted of coffee. I drank 10 coffee per day. So, and when my teacher, I had one teacher, she told me, you must stop coffee and chocolate. I eat every day big chocolate. I say, oh my God, but then why I need to live? Life without coffee, it's not life. And it was very, very, very difficult. People who love coffee can understand me. And I stopped coffee from 100 days. Coffee and chocolate. After this 100 days, I can drink coffee, cannot drink, but of course never 12 coffee per day, one maximum. After I stopped 100-day alcohol, after I stopped cheese because I allowed a lot, after all with milk, after all with flavor, gluten, and every time when you stop, it's very big suffer. If you love gluten, if you love pizza or croissant, you suffer without this, and you eat avocado or eggs. If you like to drink 1 glass of wine in the evening, you suffer a lot and you drink water. But through the suffering, your energy go up. Idea, if you want to have very strong will, not to be dependent of anything. Like you can drink sometime wine. Now, for example, I can drink sometime glass of wine, but of course it's one per week or very seldom. It's not like every day you drink something. I can use something like cheese milk, but I also can forget it in 2-3 weeks not to use. At the moment, I don't have addiction. And always I teach my clients not have addiction. And people say, it's fantastic. When I stop to drink or to smoke or to eat chocolate or sugar, all change in my life. You say, yes, is it? It's one thing. And other things, it's when you, for example, one thing what I did, run. Every day I'm running. I love to run, and I run. Usually it's around 10 kilometers. I leave my son in school and I go to Hyde Park to run. And it's also something what you promise yourself, you run. And you run, you can take some target to buy something, to create business, to do something what is important for you. And every time when you run, you spend time with yourself and you have success in something. And it's also very, very work. A lot is with my group and my clients. So we take a promise, we stop something and we put some new healthy skills. And it's amazing how it works. Energy come very up.
Thank you. It's so fascinating. The only thing is I don't understand why that works. So, for example, in that example that you gave, where you had a client that wanted to make $1 million, what were the steps he had to take in order to make this happen? And for example, if what level was he at already? Was he already making like 100K a year or 10K per year? What level was he at? And what steps did he have to take in order to go to the next level?
He make around 10,000 per month, not make so much. and he really want to win European projects, and he candidate 10 years and never successful. And he say me, I very want to win this time because 10 years I try and never succeed. But I believe that I can win it, but I don't know what missing. And I say missing that you, all your energy you give to addiction. Addiction eat your energy. It's like to take one cup and inside have a lot of gaps. And you can put a lot of energy, water inside, but if you have gaps, everything go down. And I say we need to make a base. You need to make good relationship with your father, mother. You need to live without addiction. You very bad with women. You use several women at the same time. You lie women. You make bad karma to yourself. You need to be honest with them. And I told him you go to every woman which you was lie, cheat, use. You ask permission. You ask forgiveness. You give her very big gift, and say sorry. I was bad with you. I was asshole. You say I cannot do it. So you want me? No, no, no. And it was very, very difficult for him, but he did it. And in his town decided he's dying because say how it's possible you go and you ask forgiveness for all women. He had a lot of women which he hurt. Because I learned a lot of Kabbalah. I learned a lot of different religion from my university. In Kabbalah, for example, if you know, Jewish people are usually very rich. And they have several principles. I take many principles from many different places. One of principles which I like from Kabbalah, then every man, if he want to grow up honestly, good, he need to have woman who loves him and support him. Because we are women, if we love somebody, we give all our energy, we are very loyalty. And with our energy, he grew up. A lot of stories when you take Forbes, mostly of successful men, they have a wife who is very love him. And opposite it work. If man hard woman, cheat her, beat her, violence with her, he always finish very bad. Always his business failed, something happened because he make very bad karma. And these women remember it and should not give him love. And in the end, also suddenly he's sick, something happened with him. And I always say, take care about your karma. When you do good things, you feel inside yourself good. I study a lot about quantum psychology, about vibration psychology, has last modern techniques in America about our emotions. Every emotions has different hertz of emotions. And if we have inside guiltness, we know that we do something bad. We cheat, we lie, we cannot be successful. Then we want to drink, to use addiction, because healthy, happy person don't drink, don't smoke, don't lie, don't take drugs. I never take drugs in my life. I never plan to do it. I don't need. Because if you're happy with yourself, you don't need.
Wow.
And if you do it, it means that you have a lot of addiction. It's that you're not happy.
Wow. So basically eliminating all the ways entrepreneurs self-sabotage will help them towards going towards making 100K per month.
Yes, you need to do exactly correct base. When you are happy, clients want you because you look good, you're attractive, you're funny, people feel your energy. And it doesn't matter what you buy. You buy, you sell IKEA, you sell books, you have seminars, you have sessions. People buy your energy. And again, if you're a stealer, if you're a bad person, you can make very interesting product, but people don't like it. People not you buy it. And you say, why? I make marketing, but it's not work. Yes, because you don't have correct energy. I work with many business and I consult a lot of business who come to me, especially when they don't have sales. Dalia, we do every marketing, we make Instagram advertisement and it doesn't work. And I ask usually 5-6 questions. And after I say, do this, do this, do this. And they say, yes, suddenly our hotel, it's fully. We do the same actions, even less, and it's work. How it works? I say, because you make correct vibration. It's marketing, it's the most easier part. I don't want to study about marketing because it has a lot of books about marketing, but marketing doesn't work. I work with the best teams which work with Richard Branson, with Anthony Robbins in my life, and work with best marketing teams in the world which exist at the moment. And very often when we do something, and for example, it's not work so good. And after I do some good karma, some actions, and for example, now some videos take 2 million and views. And they ask me, what you did? How you did it? It's not was like marketing correct, but it really worked. I say, guys, understand karma. And in the beginning, they're very suspicious to me, but after when they see numbers, which I have views in TikTok from 2 million, they say, it's really, I don't know how you do this karma, but it's work. Numbers show it. You have approval of what I'm doing.
That's so fascinating. The other thing I noticed is, for example, I find that sexual energy as well can influence how much you can sell. What I mean by that is that, sometimes you can feel like very powerful, and it's kind of related to, certain activities you might do. And I wonder how you perceive that sexual energy could impact abundance in your business.
A lot of people who is, first, all entrepreneurs, which I know, are very sexual. Question, you put your sexual energy in relationship or you put it in business? A lot of businessmen, which I know, entrepreneurs, they put it more in business. Sometimes they don't have relationship, or some periods they don't have a relationship, but they have a lot of energy to make a business. After they fall to love somebody, of course, they have a lot of sexual energy. I never saw in my life, in personal, people who is really big entrepreneur and not sexual. Because sexual energy, it's energy of life, of charisma. Also, when you're charismatic, you're very sexual. And then has only one big problem, how to be monogamic and how to be with one partner. Because mostly of successful people, they're polygamic. It's very complicated to stay in monogamic relationship. Because they travel a lot, they have a lot of choices, they are very attractive, doesn't matter age of these people. They look always youngest, they're very funny, and everybody likes them. And it's difficult to say, no. You always have offers. And also a lot of entrepreneurs make money and business through sexual connection. A lot of women who start their career and models and singers, somebody likes her as a woman. If we are women, we use it. Our beauty, our sexual energy. Today it's also work for men. I know a man who is also ready to be in intimate relationship with somebody if it's work for his career or he help him to grow up. Today, sex and money is so connected.
I was wondering more in terms of, for example, how can someone leverage, you can say, their sexual energy to ethically grow their business? What I mean by that is that I notice, for example, sometimes when I'm feeling really great, like when I'm feeling really charismatic, it's almost like my posts on social media work better. And because of that, there's higher engagement and there's, more people liking the post and more shares. And, and I've noticed certain times when I was feeling like not so well, and I kind of still felt like I had to post, and then, those posts would not work so well. But there were times when it was working so well that I didn't even understand what was happening, because sometimes there were posts where I was being like very vulnerable and even without makeup. And, so I wonder what do you feel about that?
Lily, you're a real woman. It's a good news because you have very female energy. And to make it correct, every woman who is in female energy like you, usually we have up and down. Our hormones before a period, we go down, after we go very up, and it's very good if we can follow our energy. And usually I recommend when feel it we go up after period to make a lot of meetings, to be very activity, to make actions. When you feel it your energy go down, it's time to write, make articles, little bit to think about strategy, to make some preparation, not need to push yourself. If it's necessary, some event, yes, you do it, but general, to try to make your schedule connect with your hormones and how you feel it. But we cannot be always only up or only down. And if you allow yourself to be down and to be okay with this, after you use the same amplitude of up, you also you feel down, the same it will go up. If you don't allow yourself to go down, you take, some people take hormones, some people take some pills, say I don't want to feel down. It's not bad. We create a lot of things. A lot of my books I wrote exactly when I was down. And it was a period when I want to create, to write, to be connect with myself. It's also can be okay.
Thank you. I was also ill for the last 5 years, and luckily I have recovered. But what I noticed as well is that when I started to recover and feel really good, that's when, the engagement on my posts was a lot, better. So do you recommend to do anything in terms of mastering your energetics so you can elevate your health and that to translate into making 100K months?
When we are unhealthy, people want to take us out. People don't care about us, and people don't like weak people, unfortunately. When it was one experiment, when take a lot of cats, and one cat was sick, and another cat started to try to kill this cat and take her out because afraid that they will take some sicknesses to them. Our nature like this. We need to be very strong and powerful when we want to go to our business. Otherwise, enough people will attack us and to eat us. And better to wait and to see what make you strong. For example, my resources, it's always my friend. And when I have important meeting, I always invite my friend with me, my assistants with me. I like red color, it's make me more strong. It's good food before, it's gym. It's a nice massage. It's some time which you spend with yourself and you feel really good after this. And you take your energy up. And it's important to know what take you up. Place when you are live sometimes can be very luxury, beautiful place just to go to drink nice tea, a nice place. And before to speak with people, you never speak when you're hungry. You need to go have good sleep, good food, not to be drunk, not alcohol, to wear clothes which you feel very self-confident. If you have some expensive jewelry and it's make you feel more confident, use it. It's also influence on people usually when they see some expensive things on us. And you go straight to the point to tell, I want this, I want this, I want this. And you feel how on your back you have your family which support you, your friends, you have your mission, and you believe in yourself. And then if you believe in yourself, you believe in your product. In business, we have 3 rules: love yourself, love your clients, love your products. If you love yourself, people also love you. If you love your clients and you always see, for example, in my website, I have 500 programs, many different programs. I'm a very creative person. And I noticed that my competitors, not that, but people who has webinars, usually they give webinars only from 1 week, 2 weeks, and that's all. It's finished, you lost. You cannot more. If you don't see it, you don't see. Me as a client, I don't like it. I would like to see it maybe after 3 months, maybe after 6 months. Then I make from my clients that can see webinar forever. It's not so good from viewpoint of business because I can then sell the same and the same seminar many times, but I love my clients. And I never will give with my clients something what I don't want to do with me as a person. And now I am maybe one stupid person which give fully access. But when I did it, my clients really loves me and we increase our clients 2-3 times. Because they told me only you care, but I really care about them. In some money, of course, I lost because they don't need to buy it every time. But loyalty and love, I win. And then they will go, and when I need some help or I need a new product, I do something, they're always there, and I have client very, very loyalty. And third, you love your products. I always try to improve my product to see how I can make it easier, better, more understandable, more practical, more working. Have colleagues which make, for example, one webinar one time and 10 years sell the same. Listen, it's past 10 years. You change so much. On this picture, I've been soon on, I very love her, Liz Gilbert event here in London. I love her. But pictures which they put as a posters, she was 20 years ago. And when I see her in reality and some pictures 20 years ago, I was shocked. It's huge difference. And I say, why you need to put your picture 20 years ago? Why you lie? Like, you know who you are. And you invite people who you are. Why you need to lie? And it's give very bad impression when I see lies. Even your coach of personal development. Be yourself. Because people come and they will see you otherwise. And this I never understand when people lie. It's you. If people like my nose was body like, if people likes you, they likes you. And it's very important to be yourself, to be open for people and people to accept you. And for me, it's important, for example, to love my products, to be new, because I different, I change, and always I make new and new products or make new and new recording. we never stays 10 years the same product. Because life has changed. It's again more easier to sell only recording, but it's not good for clients.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential business titans, providing you with the insights to awaken to your full potential, so you can get paid to be yourself, find true happiness, and manifest anything you desire.